Never get enough time for this, man. We need about 5.
Let's see again. First of all, we have to get one of the biggest things in hip hop that makes me mad is everybody sits up here and touts that money is power. Money is a tool. Information is power, and education is everything. I've been sick for a few years, went broke. But as long as I got all the information I have in my head about business, about technology and science, I can always make more money. And that's something they could never take away from you. There's many hip-hop artists out here that was bragging about all the stuff they had, went and had to pawn their gold and platinum chains and got pennies on the dollar. And they're stuck. They don't know what to do anymore. But if you have information, you could always come back. If you have education, which is basically, do you know how to use the information? You have power. Another thing, the FCC is being lobbied by Comcast, Verizon, AT&T to redefine what broadband is. And why that's so important is everybody in this room, everybody in this town and in this area is because if they get to redefine broadband to what they want, you're going to be put back to dial-up days, and it's going to be called broadband. They're doing this specifically for urban areas and rural areas because those are those are two groups that are least served. And it's basically telecommunications companies and the cable companies that's doing this. And to my man's point right here, it's deeper than you think. Project Carnivore, FBI, the FBI searches everybody's email in this country at least twice. Everybody. The NSA has Project Epsilon. They have a big supercomputer bigger than this room. Sole purpose, everybody's phone calls, cell phone, landline, internet phone call, all of it. That exists. You may have thought it was just something in a movie like Swordfish, but it really exists. And finally, for brothers out here, like I was saying before, you have places now where in your own room, your own little room, you can put out your own radio station. All it takes is Windows Media Encoder and a computer and a simple hookup to a Windows Media server that you can rent online for $30 a month. You can get Reason and Cubase, and you have a pre-production studio in your house with a computer that costs less than $1,000. You can broadcast with a software called AudioSync. It's free. There's freeware out here where you can do almost anything. You can make your own ringtone. You can make anything you want. You can master your own music. You have Pro Tools LE, $250. You got Pro Tools on your computer. With a $250 breakout box, you got a studio in your room. I mean, there's so much out there available to you. And if you don't have the basic knowledge and information, you're going to get left behind. Just like the record labels will be left behind, and the movie companies are following right behind them by trying to fight the digital age. If you do not get on board, if you do not sit up here and contact your congressmen and your government, if you don't sit up here and fight for your rights, don't think Barack Obama is going to be able to do all of this for you. My mentor, Brother Case, said a large part of this is political, and it is. They're trying to strip away the rights. Verizon's sitting up there making it where you have to pay per megabyte for tethering on your phone to your notebook. That used to be free at some point. And people don't get, when they charge you all that money for texting, it's cheaper to send a text than a phone call. Phone calls take megabytes of bandwidth. A text, an active text, takes up less than a kilobyte. You can write a book, and it will take less than 100 kilobytes of hard drive space on your computer. Versus just saying 10 words yet they want to switch it around. So, like I said, simply information is power. Information is power, not money. And education is effort.
So,
And we gotta get informed.
on that same note, and we're gonna get the quick thoughts. I always get, because I ain't gonna say nothing else, I'm gonna let y'all talk. But whenever we do these summits, me and Two Flies, this is an ongoing conversation, and we're gonna do it again, okay? But my main thing is always the sisters. That's my main thing. See what I'm saying? Because 95% of the music, okay, is directed at or surrounding the sisters.
Or disrespecting.
Right? My brothers, look, we have to raise our standard on the way we look at our sisters.
Good.
We have to raise our standard on the way we, I don't care what they doing, man. I don't care, like people come to me all the time, what do they do this, I don't give, excuse my language, a damn what they doing. See what I'm saying? You cannot be speaking about your women in this manner. We can't do it. No other culture does it. The Arabs don't do it. The Latinos don't do it. Caucasians do not do it. You cannot speak about the sisters in this. Look, we all got mamas. We got mothers. We got, for real. Now, this, I don't even want no, don't clap on, I'm serious. Okay? Because just the other day, and I'm in a fraternity, we had a party. Okay? And a brother disrespected my queen. Totally disrespected her. This is not some girl that I picked up on it. Totally disrespected her, and I wigged out. And there are people coming to me talking about they're disappointed in me because I got too upset. Where are our standards? How can you get too upset about your own woman? Black women, your standards are too low. I'm just keeping it real. Your standards are too low. Okay? If you want brothers to take you seriously, then act serious. Now, I'm not saying that means you gotta be mean. Because too many times, sisters, when I say act serious, that means you gotta, when a brother tries to speak to you in a respectful manner, you blow him off. That's why he's talking about you the way he's talking about you. I'm keeping it real. Like, that divide is too big between the women in our community and the men in our community. We got to stop that. See what I'm saying? Because I'm telling you, your kids is watching the way that you deal with females. Brothers, they watching the way you deal with females. They're listening to how you talk to females. They listen to about how you talk about females. Ladies, your kids are listening about how you're dogging their dad. They listen. Okay? We got to stop that. You know what I mean? Because that's the foundation. We always talk about starts in the home. That's the foundation, nuclear family. Sisters, up your game. Brothers, up your game. 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 Sisters, up your game. Brothers, up your game.